Hey guys, it's Sam and welcome back to the BulbaSquad. So today we're going to be talking about should you purchase a set at release at this particular time, okay? The time today is July 2nd, 2021, alright? So the reason we're even addressing this is because from this time until the end of 2021 is going to be different from any other time. Why? Because we are currently heading into the trial of the Pokemon business cycle. And things are different. This isn't like early or late 2019, early 2020, or even mid 2020 where you could purchase a set at release and you'd be fine. Rather, we are now in a time where it's a question. Obviously, some of you are going to say, well, duh, you shouldn't buy it at release. It's going to go down below what the price is at release. Others will argue, no, you should buy it at release because you don't know what's going to happen and possibly maybe it's not going to go below that price. So, it is really unknown. But let's actually break it down. In the past, picking up a new sealed case for $500 was the norm. Right now, not at the moment, it's about $600 if you can get fortunate. And maybe the $500 case will come back in the future. However, there have been some unique cases recently where people have been able to pick up the $500-ish case again, like I have with Battle Styles. And that's only because after the set release, the demand went down and the supply went up, which caused the prices to come down. So, knowing this, is it wise to purchase a set at release? So let's just make this nice and blunt. I do not think it is wise to purchase any sealed booster box for long-term investing at the release. You want to purchase it to open? Go ahead. You want to purchase it to just enjoy it? Go ahead. But do not go into this purchasing it for a long-term hold so close at the release. Simply because the risk is too high, and let's say theoretically it doesn't dip below where it is. We've already come down off of a massive hype train. Like, it's still going, but it's really slowing down, honestly. You can clearly see the momentum slowing down across the hobby, especially if you go check out Leonhart. Leonhart is like a perfect landmark channel. If you watch his viewership, it's been slowing down as of late, and I've been using that as an indicator to see roughly how much interest is there in modern / the hobby as a whole. Because remember, Leonhart is like at the heart of everything Leonhart. And as it stands, it seems like the hobby is slowing down. However, that being said, there are items that do raise the question. Would you not buy them at release? Because we don't know what's going to happen. So, for example, Generations. These little pin boxes. You could, at the absolute worst, I think you might have been able to purchase them at like $8 bucks. Because remember, people were able to purchase Generations packs for $1 at some point. So it was really bad. Would that have been a good item to purchase at release and hold on to? Well, in hindsight, no. But taking away the benefit of hindsight or seeing the future, there are certain things where I think taking the risk is worth it. Simply put, let's say a premium collection, like the really big ones. Would I say that's worth it? Let's say for the 25th anniversary set, if they have something like this. Or for the Eevee Hero set, if for whatever reason they have something like that. If it's a very specialty product, big, bulky, difficult to come by in the regard that Pokemon is less likely to reprint it than even Elite Trainer boxes, possibly it might be worth it taking that risk. But keep in mind, nothing in Ultra Modern is safe anymore. Simply put. Because of that, I am uncertain on what exactly to do anymore. All I know for certain, for me anyway, is do not purchase, for me, I will not purchase any booster boxes at release. Evolving Skies is going to have the Eevees in it. It's going to have Rayquaza, Duraludon, possibly even a Gyarados alternate art, which I'm personally hoping for. I don't care. I'm not going to buy it at release. Why? $100 would be too much for that set. That would be the newest set where you're even closer to the printers, which I've been mentioning all throughout the year. And at that point, the hype will be either at the last peak or going out with a whimper. Like, that's it. And what do I think could happen? I was optimistic in the past. Why? Because I wasn't certain about the prices that had happened in the past, but now I do remember. People brought them up to me. Crimson Invasion bottomed out at like $40 to $50 a box. Dave and Adam Card World was literally giving them away for free with purchases over $100. They just couldn't get rid of the stuff. They were just chucking them at the buyers. Just they wanted to move the products. Evolving Skies, I don't think can do that. Simply because Crimson Invasion was weak. Steam Siege was weak. And we understand that. Evolving Skies is strong, but $80, $70 a box? I could absolutely see that. Especially if Pokemon gets the supply wrong and makes way too much. We have a Roaring Skies level of supply versus demand. In which case, you can break below $70 and literally, no one out there will be able to profit other than distributors. Because card stores have to pay up over $80. In some cases, card stores are paying $89 a box. The only items I believe would be worth buying at release are things that will be difficult to acquire again. Difficult in the regard of getting them at the MSRP level or below. But remember, going below means the set as a whole needs to drop. Remember, people are not buying this generation box for this little statue or this little card. No, they are buying it for the packs inside. Yeah, you can say this adds some value to it, but at the end of the day, these right here are like $180 value. Because remember, those packs are like $45 a piece. Knowing that, if those packs drop, it doesn't matter what price of a single card is in it, because it's going to drop the box. So if you genuinely believe that there's going to be so much supply out there that it'll cause the set as a whole to tank, it's going to be best for you to wait. Just wait, see what happens. Worst case scenario, you have to pay more later, but then you alleviated that initial risk. And you didn't have to pay the opportunity cost of tying up the money for that extra amount of time. I do genuinely believe, even though the 25th anniversary set could potentially be this behemoth that people will love, it wouldn't matter. Think about the size of the packs. 4 card packs. Less cardboard. So by extension, you'll be able to wrap them a little bit faster. And because if you guys haven't noticed, they're doubling the amount of packs in every product. So essentially, let's say the product would typically have 4 normal booster packs in it. They'll have 2 regular, and then 4 at the anniversary to equal 1 booster pack. Knowing that, I do genuinely believe there will be a lot of product out there. And because of how small the set is, we could see a Detective Pikachu-esque issue. No, better yet, Detective Pikachu is not even comparable. Shining Legends. Shining Legends is a tiny set, really easy to master set, and because of that, Shining Legends was everywhere. Up until, I believe, mid-2020, you could find Shining Legends, not just in stores, on clearance. You could go into the store, buy it would be the pink collections with 3 packs, might have been 4, no, it was 3. And they would be stuck together at Walmart, so 6 packs, they should retail for $5 a piece, so $30. Walmart was selling them for 15 or 12, I don't remember anymore. So essentially, half of what they should be retailing for. Not to mention you get the pins and the card inside, which it's worth like an extra $1 or $2 each, which is really nice. Could I see that happening with the 25th anniversary? Despite all the hype, despite everyone thinking it's going to be this behemoth? I absolutely could. Generations, which was not Evolutions, Generations was the 20th anniversary set. Don't believe me? Look at the ETB. This is the one that has the 20 on it. Not Evolutions. This one. And this was able to go down to $1 a pack at the worst of times. And this set, I think, is like double the size of what the anniversary set is right now. Unless if Pokemon pulls some shenanigans in short prints like base set alternate art Rainbow Rare Charizard, and it's like 1 of 1,000, because make it numbered somehow. That's the only thing I could see really stopping these packs from bottoming out hard and going below the MSRP level. So, those of you who made it this far, I've rambled a lot. In essence, booster boxes, skip them. Those booster boxes most likely are going to drop below $90. Some of them possibly even below $80, or into the 80s at least. Card stores are going to try hard to keep them at $85 or above. Otherwise, they will make massive losses. Combining the shipping, the tax, and the price they actually had to pay, they will lose money if it goes below that point. And they're going to try hard, but it's possible we dip below that. For the anniversary products, I would almost say MSRP is too expensive, unless if you're looking at the high-end products. I will say high-end. I believe there's a $120 product coming out for the anniversary. I don't exactly remember what it was anymore, but what are the odds the anniversary packs go from? They're going to be, 2 of them should be $5, like $2.50. You can bring it down to what? $2? $1 each? I could definitely see these bottoming out hard. But, that being said, we need to keep in mind the alternative variable. There is 2 other packs inside of those boxes. So let's say theoretically they throw Vivid Voltage in there. Vivid Voltage managed to hold its own. It'll kind of give this set a strange insulation, resistance to the damage done by purely the 25th anniversary set. So those might actually be some items to look out for. But yeah, that's all I've got for you guys today. Sorry about my rambling. This started out guided, and then I kind of started drifting off into thought, which I thought you guys might just enjoy seeing that. But whatever. But regardless, tell me guys, what do you think about this? Do you also agree with me? Possibly those extra random packs will add some insulation, so we never see a repetition of the $1 Generations packs inside of the box, meaning the box is like $5, $8, $10. Like, it's dirt cheap. Or even, do you guys think that maybe you should go ahead and buy a set at release? Because you think that at that point, the risk is so low at whatever price you're picking it up at, it's worth it. Either way, tell me what you guys think down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.